What is it that is holding you back from moving forward? Hello friends, thanks for tuning in. My name is Fred. I want to share today a lesson from my book, Believe, Dare, Become. What you believe and dare influence who you become. And it's a lesson on fear. I start off this chapter by sharing a story from the classic psychological thriller Mine. And if you've not seen it, spoiler alert, I apologize. But it's a story about two snipers, Mike and Tommy, who were sent on a mission to assassinate this terrorist leader. So they're in this desert. Mike's supposed to shoot, Tommy's a spotter. So Mike takes aim. The terrorist leader is attending a wedding, and they're in this desert surrounded by a group of people, and for some reason Mike fails to pull the trigger. He kept getting instructions, go ahead and send it. For some reason, he freezes in his tracks. He's not able to pull the trigger. And so in the midst of that exchange, they get discovered by the enemy and they start to run away. So whilst they're running away, they run into a sandstorm, which forces the enemy to retreat. Mike and Tommy now have to find themselves to the next village so they can get picked up by their troops. Whilst they're making their way through the desert, Tommy steps on a landmine and the lower part of his body is blown off. Mike is behind Tommy. He sees what's just happened to his friend and he takes the next step to go help Tommy, and Mike also steps on a landmine. Tommy is watching in agony. He's bleeding. He's in a lot of pain. He's about to die, and he's trying to prevent Mike from being blown off as well. And so he does the unthinkable. Tommy takes a gun and shoots himself in the head. Gruesome, I know. But there's a very powerful lesson here in this movie that I'm not going to share the whole story, but that has to do with fear. Mike has a justifiable reason to stay right where he's at. His friend Tommy just got his foot blown off. Mike stepped on a landmine. If he takes his foot off that landmine, he's going to die. And so the fear is real. Whatever is gripping him there is real. And so fast forward 52 hours, Mike's tired. He's had enough. And at this point is like, you know what? I'm just going to move. And if I get killed, I get killed. I'm tired. And so Mike slowly, painfully takes his foot off the landmine. And it turns out that what he thought was a landmine all this while was just a tin can, a small tin can that was buried in the sand. Wow. What a powerful lesson there on fear. And someone says this rightly, that the fear acronym FEAR is actually false evidence appearing real. That in most times when we go through life, the things that we think are real or the things that we're afraid of are actually just figments of our imagination. They're actually false evidence appearing real. And I want to ask you this question, my friend. You think about where you are right now, the things that you're looking to accomplish, but somehow you're stuck. Somehow there's something that's holding you back. There's something that's stopping you from moving forward. The landmine, so to speak, that you've stepped on, that you feel like, man, if I take my foot off this thing, I'm done for, I'm dead. And so you have a strong and valid reason why you're where you are. You can't take that foot off because you're afraid of your life. And that's a valid reason. But could it be, my friend, that what you're stepping on, the thing that's holding you back, is not real? Could it be that it's just a figment of your imagination? Could it be that it's just false evidence appearing real? And many of us, myself included, have spent the last however many years stuck in one place. For Mike, it was 52 long hours. For us, some of us, maybe 3 years, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years, maybe 15 years, maybe 20 years stuck where we are because of false evidence appearing real. What if we decide to take that step? What if we decide to take that next step by moving forward? only to realize that what we thought was real was only a figment of our imagination. And how much longer are you going to stay right where you are out of fear of moving forward based on something that is not even real? Thank you for watching, and as always, think on these things.